All right. This is tier list number 2, part 2. Part 2. This is a new tier list. All right, this tier list, we're doing something different. We're doing character design tier list. How good their character design is. Their outfit, their looks, combines with their lore a little bit. All of that going together, right? That's gonna be this one. Character design. This has nothing to do with strength of the character, as in like how good they are in the game. This is entirely based around just design of said character, okay? I'm gonna start this one off very simple. Kai Kisk, C tier. I fucking hate anime boys. Fuck anime boys. They suck. They're stupid. That's not actually the case. I probably put him in B. I don't hate him. Well, I mean, I do hate him, but I'll put him in B probably. I don't love Kai, I'll be honest. I think Kai's design is quite mediocre. But maybe I would put him in C. I hate anime boys so much. Like, if I had a picture of old Kai or Sin, I'd put him in D. If there was a D, I probably would keep him in C. I'm sorry, I do not like Kai's design. I do not like Kai's design. I am sorry. Actually, I don't really think that I have I actually don't think I have a C tier. I think I've only got 3 tiers. You know what? No, this isn't quite right. There's one above. There is one above. God damn it! Add a row above. Okay. Drip. All right. All right. Here we go. Drip. All right. Let's go. We're just going to go in a row. Okay. We're just going to go in a row. Next up, Angie. Angie goes in B tier. I hate Angie so much. I'm so sorry. I don't think we have... oh shit, ANS are... There we go. I don't think we have any more B tiers. I think these are the only B tiers that I dislike. I think these are the only ones. I really don't like them. Yeah, I don't like Angie. I think he's really dumb looking. His old design is worse, and still I don't like it. Angie probably is my least favorite character in the entire game. So much about Angie I do not like. You hear that, Angie fans? Your character is dumb. Ridley, Angie's fans can't hear. They're his weapons. All right. Anyway, I think these are actually my only B tiers. I don't like them. Axel low. Design-wise, Axel isn't bad. I think he doesn't mesh with his weapon very well. And that's my biggest problem with Axel, is that his weapon doesn't really make any sense for his design. You know, a lot of the characters have weapons that work. Eno's guitar, Faust's scalpel, Ram's swords. Axel's got roped sickles. He doesn't really mix, and he can stop time. Very odd. However, his actual look, I think is not too bad. I'd put Axel in a solid A. I think Axel is a solid A tier. You know, I think my biggest problem with Axel is the weapon to outfit issue. They don't meld great, but you know, A for Axel. A for Axel. I think he's not bad. I've seen his old design. I don't think that I think there's only actually maybe one character in this entire roster that I like's old design more. Everyone else is an improvement. Axel is included. Chip. You know, Chip didn't change much. I mean, he did, but he didn't. I think Chip goes in A tier. You know, I think Chip is good. I don't think he's got enough going on to put him in S tier. He's still just dying. A ninja. He hit the gym. He cut his hair. That's about it. You know, Chip is neat. Chip is cool, but he's not exploded. He's not exploding. He's unlike a few other characters in this roster where I thought to myself, wow, that's dope. Chip he's A. Faust. This is a hard one. Because Faust in a vacuum, I think looks really cool. Faust is the only character that I think has a downgrade. I actually had a hard time putting him between B and A. I think I'd actually put him on bottom of A. And my problem is because I think his old design is way better. Let me show you. My issue is his old design. Good old Dr. Faust with his fucking suit. And like, and the door. The door. I'm so mad the door's gone. I didn't even play Xrd, and I'm mad the door's gone. Faust is interesting. I find him with his Silent Hill getup to be accurate for the character, but he did lose his like uniqueness a little bit. I mean, he's still unique, don't get me wrong, but I liked wacky suit Faust too. I like pogo stick move. I've seen some of the Xrd stuff. So yeah, I think on one hand, his design is still cool, but on the other hand, I think it's also a downgrade. So I'm putting him bottom of A as like a middle ground. Giovanna. I think Gio is a solid S. I don't think she reaches drip tier, but I think she gets an S tier. She's, you know, I think she could use more with the dog. She's a little lacking with the dog. Could use more dog moves. It's almost nothing but down dust, I think. But Giovanna does a lot of things. I love that she's Brazilian. I have a lot of Brazilian fans, and they're always stoked when a character from their country gets in the game. Also, fighting games are pretty popular in Latin America, so I'm really happy that they got something for themselves. I think her moveset is really cool. I like her stance. Her stance kind of has this, like, you know, feeling to it. I think the dog is really dope. And she's got a great English VA. Giovanna is one of two examples where I'd say less is more. There's another character in here where I'd say the same thing, less is more. Giovanna is one of them. Less is more. Eno. I think Eno, I'm being really stingy with the drip tier. I'm having a hard time determining top of S or drip tier. I think I might go drip tier. Just because she's so unique. She is so unique. Guitar witch demon lady, it's just a combination that I never expected to see work so well. Also, she is so much better than her prior design from Xrd. I think her Strive look. I'm not a big fan of her color scheme, I'll be honest. I think the guitar should be a different color. I don't like the turquoise. Besides that, like, you know, often the best characters are the ones where you can combine elements together. Demon Witch, hard rock, it shouldn't work, But by God, it works. And by God, I love it. Leo Whitefang. I think Leo goes an A. I think below Chip. Leo goes an A. He has a upgrade from Exert as well. I didn't like old Leo. I saw from the prior games. He looks like a fucking animal. He looks like a wolfen. Just way too much hair. Way too much hair. Which I get is his point. Way too much hair. But that coat though. Fucking his victory screen where he's just like, he's also got some fun taunts. I really like when he yells back at his guys like, does anyone know their weaknesses? There's some good ones like that. May! I don't like May that much. I'm sorry. I find May very boring. I'm sorry. I don't like May. I think she goes in B. It's just a hoodie. Like, you could have gone farther with the pirate vibe. The jellyfish pirates. I like the hat. And the anchor's cool. But similarly to how Ino went hard with the Hard Rock Witch, I thought May could go harder with the pirate vibe. And it didn't. I like that she looks older because I've seen old May and I don't like that. Not comfortable. Bad touch. You know, one could argue less is more when it comes to May. I disagree. I think that considering her character, I think that she could have had a little bit more. Like a parrot or something. I don't know. Something like that. Mila Rage. I'm sorry, chat. But Milia's gonna have to go in drip tier. I'm sorry. Mila. Now, I am biased as fuck. I am biased as shit. And it could be because Mila has a dump truck ass. All right? But regardless of the reason, similar to Giovanna, less is more. Less is more. I find it to be incredibly intelligent when people can be tastefully thirst trapped. Mila is like incredibly hot, but it's done very tastefully. Her outfit, like, okay, compared to fucking Exard, let me be honest. I think Milia's outfit in Exard sucks. Unironically, I think this looks like trash. This is B or C tier for me. I think this sucks so much. I fucking hate this outfit. Banana ass looking motherfucker. I think new Mila, between like her stance with her hand, the little back and forth, I think the hair kind of being its own entity. I think like the hat, she's got this like tasteful way of like, okay, how do you simp? But people who simp for Mila, me, are people who are horny on main and want to act superior. That's me. I'm horny on main and I want to pretend like I'm superior, which is why I don't simp for Ram or Eno. All right? I don't think she beats Eno in drip tier, but yeah. I saw like a chart, and it was like acts like a top, acts like a bottom, actually is a top, actually is a bottom. And Eno was like acts like a top, is a top. Milia's acts like a top, is a bottom. And yeah, I'm down for that. All right. Nagori Yuki. This is not even a question. This is not even a fucking question. Like, this is not like. This is not even a question. No, like, Okay, okay. Like, listen. I mentioned this in the prior part, but fucking Japan has had a long history of making not particularly great black characters in their games. They're either stereotypes or they've got like they're just not really well realized. They don't have a good history with it. It's just the truth. Nago is like Daisuke was like, you fucking losers, you're doing it wrong. And he came out with what might be the coolest character in all of Guilty Gear Strive and might be one of the best looking black fighters in fighting games. Nago is like, I cannot believe he's this good. It's insane to me that he looks this cool. He is literally a samurai cyborg vampire. Remember what I said earlier? Eno, witch, hard rock, samurai, vampire, cyborg. Like, are you shitting me? This is such a cool character. He's so fucking awesome. He is the coolest character in the game, bar none. Is the reason why I main him along with Mila. You know, my thirst trap makes Mila my favorite character, but Nago is a damn close second. He is fucking awesome. Potemkin! Society! Society goes in S. S for society. S for society. He's another one of those less is more characters. Potemkin hasn't changed much, and he doesn't really need to. The man looks good. He's cool. Has what might be the best looking super in the game. S tier. Not even a question. S tier. Potemkin's great. Ram Lethal. Barefoot? S. With shoes? Drip. Ram is difficult for me. Ram with the Tims? Drip tier. Ram without the Tims? S tier. I am not even kidding right now. I am being unironic right now. Legitimately. Barefoot Ram S. With the Tims drip. I am not kidding. I think I have to put Ram in drip tier. No lie, I think Ram is actually pretty cool. I think she's bottom of the drip tier. I think that she's gatekeeping it a little bit. But the coat is awesome. The hat is awesome. The swords are awesome. And I think her animations are really neat. She has those movements where she's kind of like, she's very like, almost like a dancer, you know? How the swords spin and flip, and it's got a lot of weight to it. And her Exard design looks like trash. I think Ram is pretty dope. Not gonna lie. She looks really cool. Soul, bad guy. He's bottom of S tier. His Soul. It's just like Find Your One Way. He's looks good. He doesn't look like top tier, but he looks good. Soul looks good. That's about it. He looks better than he did before. He looks good. S for Soul. Simple. Zato 1. Oh boy. I have a hard time with Zato. This is a difficult one for me. I think Eddie carries him a bit. I think Eddie carries him. But it's difficult. Because Zato himself is a little boring. But Eddie really ups it. I think part of me wants me to put him in drip, but he's such a JoJo reference, and I fucking hate JoJo. I'm putting him on top of S tier. I think he's top of S. I hate JoJo so much that he goes in top of S. He's... If I had to rate him entirely on in-game animations, he would go in drip. The way he moves is very like... He's got this kind of like... Ba, ba, bam. Fucking like... It looks like he should be doing some kind of artistic dance. He's very suave. I love his stupid, like... The way he moves back, and he's got this, like when he walks forward... He's so smooth. But unfortunately, JoJo sucks balls, so he goes in top of S. Next up, Gold Lewis Dickinson. Gold Lewis Dickinson. Okay. Gold Lewis. Okay, Gold Lewis is tough for me. I have a hard time with Gold Lewis. I'm stuck between drip and S. I'm stuck between drip and S. My problems with Gold Lewis is the lack of alien in his kit. And I'm also, my other problem with Gold Lewis is the lack of any major other design changes on him. I like the coffin. The coffin's great. I like the concept, but I feel like his outfit could have used a little bit more. I like his little glasses, and I like his fucking crotchless chaps, but he doesn't use the coffin enough. So, and I said I was going to be stingy with drip. So I think he goes in S. I think he goes in S. I wanted a little bit more alien, just like I wanted a little bit more dog. And I wanted a little bit more with the him. But he's still S tier. He's still S tier. Japan never stop making American stereotype characters. Never stop. American stereotype characters in a Japanese game is like my favorite thing. It brings me back to those old like Filthy Frank videos where it's like, hello, my name is Cowboy Tanaka. I love that stuff. I find Gold Lewis to be it's just so good. Where I was sick of stereotypes for people like Nago, please keep making them for Gold Lewis. Jacko Valentine. You know, I think Jacko goes in S. Jacko's pretty cool. I think Jacko's pretty cool. I wouldn't go as far as drip, because I said I was being pretty stingy with my drip. But for her design style, I like her. I don't know if I like the dance pants, and I'm a little iffy on the attitude. I don't like XD girls. I find XD girls to be annoying. But the animation's enough. Just the animation when she picks up the servant and runs with it, and she's really happy, and the servant's like, yeah! That alone keeps her in S tier. She's pretty adorable. I have a hard time not having a smile on my face when I play as Jacko. Actually, that's not true. I fucking suck as Jacko. So I do have a hard time having a smile on my face, but I mean, it's no harder than playing Mila. I mean, it is, but you know, playing Mila can be pain sometimes. Like, wow, I just did a 15-hit combo for 1/4 of your health. Ugh. All right, chat. Here we are. Design tier list. You might disagree with me on the A's and the B's, but you cannot disagree with me on the Nagos. There better not be a single one of you who thinks that Nago does not belong here. All right? Not one of you. Some of you might put, you know, Kai higher, Faust higher, maybe Geo lower. Nago though, there's a reason he has his own list. Some of you probably would put Mila lower as well. But in the words of my great-grandfather when he was captured by the Germans, suck my fat cock, you bratwurst. All right. Hell yeah. That's some good shit. I'm pleased. Tier lists. I might suck at fighting games, but I sure can talk about them. Hell yeah. Wait, wrong button. Got it.
These bullshit's blazing, still my heart is blazing. If the word kill me, I don't need a new word under you. Soon you will know, we already know the smell of the game.